2011, and in the first interview, I'm shooting an HD on my BlackBerry Bold. Mr. Jeremih is in the building right now.
Yes, sir.
In that mode, in that part of the year now, we're recapping 2011. When I look back at 2011, the one person I think of is Keenan Cahill. And obviously now, you know, when you talk about your track Down on Me, which was huge this year, something that really helped to push that into mainstream was Keenan, 50, and of course Chelsea lately as well.
Yeah, you know, it was a big look. You know, I got to give big ups to 50 Cent because that was the genius marketing strategy for the record Down on Me, which was sold over double platinum and now close to triple platinum, and one of my biggest selling records right now thus far. But big shout out to Keenan Cahill. He's a friend of mine from Chicago. He's from Chicago.
That's right, yeah, he's a fellow Showtown guy,
yeah,
absolutely.
And I mean, I think he was very instrumental to the success of Down on Me. So, you know, I give credit to where it's due, and definitely, you know, besides the record, you know, Keenan been doing his thing, and I wish I was him sometimes.
Now, 50 gave you the heads up that they were going to do that?
No, he didn't.
Really? So you didn't? I was going to ask you what your initial reaction was. So you just saw it when everybody else did?
I saw it when everybody else did. You know, 50, he's more of a, you know, I think whatever he does in his life, he has a strategy behind it. And, you know, even from that record to even our new single that you all are hearing the next month called Girls Gone Wild, I never really know what he's going to do, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be very impactful and just a strategic mindset as far as marketing, how to do it. He would do it on his own without even really having to relate to me because he already has it.
Right, Jeremih here on the Ralphie radio show. Now you talk about the new track with 50 Cent, and he's using it to promote his headphones. Did he hook you up with a pair?
Right now, no. He did.
Come on, 50.
50, I'm sure I'll get a pair. I just never really reached out to ask for one, but I didn't even know they was available for pair. I saw Waka Flocka earlier at 106 in Park. He had a pair, so now I know they're available. But I'm gonna check them out. I'm pretty sure there's some pretty decent, you know, headphones.
One of my favorite moments, I think, as a radio host was meeting you when Lil Wayne kicked off his tour a couple of years ago. You literally just got off the plane, came to the venue from Chi-Town. You didn't know which version of Birthday Sex you wanted to do for the crowd, and so you asked me, you were like, what are you guys playing, the up-tempo or the slow one? I'm like, the up-tempo, and that's the one you ended up doing. Yeah. Did you switch it up throughout the tour?
Of course. I mean, you know, the one I originally created was a solo version without, you know, any tempo, and was just made for my purposes to hear, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of radio stations, I understand how, you know, I understood eventually how radio went, and, you know, the type of how you can create a record one way and be able to create another way and be able to appeal to an entirely different audience that would never heard it. And so when I did Birthday Sex, biggest shout out to Make Shows who produced it. We just went back in and just wanted to make it appealing to everybody, you know, if whatever means necessary to make sure that everybody had the opportunity to hear that song. So I had a lot of fun. It was my first single out to the world. You all made that my very first #1 record, and it was dope.